Hello and welcome to this pit stop for Darkness the card game. A 2 to 5 player game taking around 30 minutes, designed by Taylor Hayward and coming from Green Meadow Games. In Darkness the card game, each player is a druid in Northern Europe in ancient times, and they're looking to invoke the powers of spirits in order to collect artifacts and possibly use relics to help them to get sets of these artifacts. There are 5 different types, and after 6 rounds, no matter what the player count is, you're going to score in sets of having the same type of artifact. Now, on each turn, there are going to be 3 action phases. In an action phase, each player is going to choose 3 cards from their hand of 15. Now, everyone has the same 15 cards. There are 3 each of 5 different colours. Once everyone has chosen the first 3 cards they're going to play, they're going to flip all of those over. Once everyone's flipped them over, we're going to then go on and everyone's going to play 2 cards from their hand. Again, they're going to play them face down and then simultaneously flip them. And then in the third of the playing phases, everyone's going to play 1 card from their hand, simultaneously flip them. And then we're going to look to see who's been able to claim these artifacts. Now, for the artifacts, you look at the primary colour first. In this case, for this altar, we're seeing who's played the most green cards. Player down here has played them, so they're going to take that altar. If there's a tie for the primary colour, so for this altar there is, and for this one in fact, both these players have played 2 blue cards, but no one's played any orange cards. If there's a tie in both areas, these are going to get discarded from the game. And again, this is a discard. When we come down here, who's played the most yellow cards, it will go up here. And the most red cards, again there's a tie, but in this case, for the secondary colour, this player here has played more green, so they're going to get to claim this. You're also going to check any darkness cards that have come into play to see if anybody's been able to dispel them. Now, in this case, this player's played 3 green and 1 red, so this darkness card will get dispelled, but this card has not been dealt with, so it goes over here and joins the veil. If ever you get 3 cards in the veil, they wipe, and then every player has to discard artifacts that they've collected down to having the same number as the player with least artifacts. So that's going to even things up a bit. The other thing you're going to do is, on the second and third phase of playing, you're going to see if any player has played the cards to match these relics which are available. And if any player has, they get to claim it for, in this case, 2 green, 2 orange and a red. You get these gems. The gems are just worth points at the end of the game. If you collect masks, you're going to be able to hide 2 of the first 3 cards you play on a turn by spending it. And for rings, at the end of a round, you're going to choose to maybe swap out a card by spending the ring and playing another one from your hand. At the end of 6 rounds, you check and you do some scoring according to how many cards you have of each of the types of artifacts. And whoever scored the most points is going to be the winner of Darkness the card game. This game is coming to Kickstarter in March 2018, so keep an eye out for it there. This has been a Game Pit Pit Stop. For more videos like this, check out the Game Pit channel on YouTube. For more in-depth coverage of gaming, please find the Game Pit podcast. Thank you.